Russian course, level beginner, lesson 6. In this lesson, you will get acquainted with the present tense and the conjugation of verbs. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to practice. The present tense. In Russian, there is only one present tense, relating to two tenses in English, present simple and present continuous. For example, number 1. Я гуляю. I walk, I'm walking. As you see, the construction is the same for both tenses. So only the context helps us understand which tense is used here. For instance, number 2. Я гуляю каждый день. I walk every day. Number 3. Я сейчас гуляю. I'm walking now. As you see, the subject and predicate don't differ from each other in these two sentences. Only the context, or time markers, help us understand whether a person speaks about their habitual action or action taking place at the moment of speech. In the second sentence, the time marker is каждый день, every day. And in the third sentence, it is сейчас, now. In this lesson, we'll discuss only the first part of this interesting and useful, but at the same time complicated topic. The verb forms, which go with the 8 personal pronouns, is called the conjugation of verbs. Let's see what happens to the verb говорить, to speak, if we put it after different personal pronouns in the present tense. Я говорю, I speak, I'm speaking. Ты говоришь, you speak, you're speaking. Он, она, оно говорит. He, she, it speaks or is speaking. Мы говорим, we speak, we're speaking. Вы говорите, you speak, you're speaking. Они говорят, they speak, they are speaking. The personal endings, which are underlined, of the verb change. The part of the word that doesn't change is called stem. The stem of this verb is говор. Consequently, the changing of verbs endings according to the first, second, third person and the number of people or things is known as the conjugation. Conjugation. There are 2 types of conjugation, first and second. Every type has its own endings for verbs. These endings you will have to learn by heart. How to understand what type of conjugation a verb belongs to, first or second, I'm going to tell you in the next lesson. Now let's look at these endings. Знать, to know. It's the infinitive form. It's the verb of the first conjugation. The Roman number 1 denotes the first conjugation in the brackets. To conjugate a verb, you need to replace the ending t, that is underlined, with a particular personal ending. The stem, in this case it is zna, is unchangeable. First conjugation. Я знаю. Ты знаешь. Он, она, оно знает. Мы знаем. Вы знаете. Они знают. I want to remind you, a red capital letter shows which syllable is stressed. So you see, the third column shows what endings the first conjugation has depending on the personal pronoun and number. Верить, to believe or trust. It's the infinitive form. It's the verb of the second conjugation. The Roman number 2 denotes second conjugation in the brackets. The letter E that goes before the ending T usually disappears. Second conjugation. Я верю. Ты веришь. Он, она, оно верит. Мы верим. Вы верите. Они верят. The third column shows what endings the second conjugation has. First conjugation, endings u, ю, ут, ют. After the personal pronoun я, I, in the first conjugation there are two endings, u and ю. And after the personal pronoun они, they, ут, ют. The letter U usually goes after the consonants G, K, H, Ž, Sh, Š, Ch, C. In the other cases, the letter U goes. If a verb has the letter U, then it has the ending ut after the pronoun они, they. In the other cases, it is ют. Number 1. Работать, to work. It's the infinitive form. Number 2. Я работаю. I work, I'm working. Number 3. Ты работаешь. You work, you're working. Number 4. Он, она, оно работает. He, she, it works, is working. Number 5. Мы работаем. We work, we are working. Number 6. Вы работаете. You work, you are working. Number 7. Они работают. They work, they are working. Second conjugation, endings u, ю, at, ят. After the personal pronoun я, I, in the second conjugation, there are also two endings, u and ю. And after the personal pronoun они, they, at, ят. The letter U usually goes after the same consonants G, K, H, Ž, Sh, Š, Ch, C. In the other cases, the letter U goes. If a verb has the letter U, then it has the ending at after the pronoun они, they. In the other cases, it's ят. Number 1. Учить. To study, to learn, to teach. It's the infinitive form. Number 2. Я учу. I study, I teach, I'm studying, I'm teaching. Number 3. Ты учишь. You study, you teach, you are studying, you're teaching. Number 4. Он, она, оно учит. He, she, it studies, teaches. He, she, it is studying, teaching. Number 5. Мы учим. We study, we teach. We're studying, we're teaching. Number 6. Вы учите. You study, you teach. You're studying, you're teaching. Number 7. Они учат. They study, they teach. They are studying, they are teaching. In number 2, я учу, we choose the ending u because it goes after the consonant ch. So that's why in number 7, они учат, we have the ending at. Exercise 1. Pause the video and conjugate these verbs. In the brackets, you can see to what type of conjugation these verbs belong to. The third column, the verb читать. Я читаю. Ты читаешь. Он, она, оно читает. Мы читаем. Вы читаете. Они читают. The fourth column, the verb гулять. Я гуляю. Ты гуляешь. Он, она, оно гуляет. Мы гуляем. Вы гуляете. Они гуляют. Check yourself. The verb звонить. Я звоню. Ты звонишь. Он, она, оно звонит. Мы звоним. Вы звоните. Они звонят.
Thank you for the lesson. Please like, share and subscribe below for updates weekly. See you next time. Bye.